Alcohol is a major part of our society today, and when enjoyed responsibly can really enhance an experience and be fun for those around you. But that doesn't mean that the age restriction on alcohol should be lowered from 21 to 18 for a number of reasons. The major three being the health problems, the social problems, and its impact on our ideas of responsibility. And what I mean by that is, let's start with health. Of course, alcoholism is still a major problem today, AAA still being around and still being a major institution, but also for some of the other effects it has, like liver disease, dementia, or stroke, among many other problems it can pose to someone who drinks in excess, or maybe not even in excess, for just some lucky individual who cannot handle the particular part of alcohol. Now, that doesn't mean that it's completely bad, but it does have a major impact on decisions we make and how we function. According to tadas.org, 85% or 52% of men who are violent tend to abuse alcohol or drugs, and, as well as a great deal of domestic violence crimes occur with alcohol involved. Now, alcohol can lead to a lot of decisions being made that can often be fatal, like drunk driving or just other stunts being pulled and decisions being made while under the influence of alcohol. Now, some of you may be saying that if you're 18, you are able to die for your country, that is enlist. Why can't you have a drink? Well, there is a bill that would allow those to drink on base, so that is more or less no. But also the bigger picture is that we do have a major problem with alcohol because we are not necessarily able to make decisions while intoxicated, especially those who are binge drinking. And that can mean that a lot of fighting, a lot of rash decisions, and a lot of even violence happen while under the influence of alcohol. That is, many crimes, numbering in the hundreds of thousands, accidents happen due to alcohol. Thousands of deaths occur, as well as crimes in the tens of thousands occurring every year due to alcohol. Now, you may have noticed I said development or risk in decisions a number of times. That's because decisions are made correctly while we are under 25. What I mean by that is our brains aren't fully developed until we're 25, at least not the risk and associated part of our brains. So at the time you're making decisions, by the time you're 18, being intoxicated just further inhibits your ability to make clear decisions. Combine that with peer pressure and mob mentality, the younger you are, you've got a recipe for disaster and just a general dangerous group, especially when you factor in that teenagers are the most accident prone group. Adding alcohol back into that would just serve to further increase the numbers of accidents and deaths yearly, which is a horrible thing to do. Now, another major part of drinking, raising the drinking age, was MAD, which was also to keep the drinking out of minors, because at 18 you're about a high school senior, and at that point it would allow easier access to even younger minors to get it. And according to the CDC, that means that those who binge drink earlier, that is younger teenagers, are more likely to tend to drink later on in life and be binge drinkers, possibly leading to alcoholism and the aforementioned health problems. It also does have another major factor on responsibility, that is, you still make rash decisions, but it's also how many people just cause trouble while intoxicated. The laws were not there to prevent you from having fun, to rain on your parade. It's just that from a bigger picture standpoint, we are compromising age for safety, so that everyone around us, kids, older members, and middle-aged members of society, and even ourselves, wouldn't be in as much danger as if we were drinking right now, because your average teenager isn't capable of making the best decisions, sober or intoxicated. Intoxication would just further allow bad decisions to be made and possibly greater accidents to ensue, which is something I would very much like to not happen. Now, that doesn't mean, again, that alcohol is an evil thing. It's just that even though you're 21 and your brain isn't fully developed, it's just that you are more responsible at that point. And also, the studies back that up. MADD, that is Mothers Against Drunk Driving, who were for stopping the abuse of alcohol for driving, domestic violence, and underage drinking, have been successful in their campaigns back in when they started back in the 60s or the 70s. And the impact has been significant enough of raising the age to keep it relevant now, which is why I propose that we maintain the age at what it is now, because the safety we get is better than the fun you might have at a younger age. So, thanks for watching and have a nice day.